So this is a typical dispatcher type situation. So I think I made this video on what transpired picking up material that the scale person couldn't speak fluent English. Actually, I don't think I did talk about that. So let me back up to that. So I was originally scheduled to do 2 runs of this material at one site and then go back and take another load of that material to a different site for the same company. So this was Wednesday, I believe. So I get down there and I wait in line at the scale. And now I've been going to this place for 7 years. But anyways, so I wait in line. I think I got there at 6:30. I was a little early. They don't really open until like 7, I think. So get in there, and I haven't been there in probably a little over a year to pick up any sort of material. So I get in there, and he asked for a pickup number. However, I thought he asked for a trailer number, so I gave him my trailer number. So then he repeated again, and of course, I can't speak this guy's tongue. So finally I figured out he needed a pickup number. So I'm like, well, I don't have it. I didn't really think of it. And it was on my paperwork, but however, when I went to go find it and all that, I got kicked out and had to go back in line. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So I'm back in line, I call in the office. Bullshit. So finally I get the pickup number. Then I roll across the scale, and he holds me the scale ticket. Apparently he scaled me in. Pissed me off because I didn't have to wait in line. And then he goes and says, I got it. And I'm like, literally like, how the hell did you get it? And he shows me the pickup number. And it began with an AR number. And AR number is middle scale or swarf. So right off the bat, I'm like, that's the wrong stuff. So then I had the piece of paper with that pickup number. Finally I showed it to him, and then he's like, click, oh, you're gonna go down to this other site. And there's another dude that speaks English. And I told that guy at least 20 goddamn times I was picking up fines. And when he told me to go to the other site, I just look at the other guy, I'm just like, really? So now it's 8 o'clock. I think it was about 8 o'clock. So now I go down to the other site. Keep in mind, other drivers have already went down there. They were following this guy's tutelage. So they got loaded with the wrong material because they was going through the steel mill. The steel mill guy's like, no, this is mill scale. So they almost shipped the wrong stuff. But what saved them was I went to the other side scale and blocked them from rolling on the scale and check their weights. See, I went on there and went to talk to the lady, the other side, and I said, I don't know what's going on. And so she's thinking we had to go over there to get loaded and scale in, and I said, well, at this point, I don't even know if the guy still has my scale ticket because he sent me down here. So she had to go do phone tag and all that blah, 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 blah stuff. So I call off the scale. The other 2 drivers had to dump their loads because they had the wrong material. So now I'm sitting stage and I walk out and I figure, you know what, I bring in my license plate. I got a newer truck, I don't know the license plate number. So I took a picture of my license plate. And the guy rolls by, he's like, what are you taking pictures of? I'm like, if you see me take a picture, you know I was pointing at my truck. There's nothing around here. And on top of it, the place looks like trash. You know, as far as the buildings don't cave in. And I'm like, you do know there's satellite pictures. If they really want to see what your site looks like, they can just Google Earth it. So anyways, I had to go through all that, and finally I go over there and, get the other sites straight out. So finally I get loaded and all that stuff. It's not 10 o'clock. I go down, dump it, and I got video of this site. It's a pain in the ass to get to. closed mine. I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're sealing the mine shaft with this stuff. I don't know. Ordered tons of it. Tons and tons and tons of it. So, I'm told that morning that they load at 8 in the morning till 15 to 2. I gotta be on the scale 15 to 2. So, alright. So I go get reloaded, and it's like 1:30. I'm loaded, so I'm on my way to go deliver this. Keep in mind, this Wednesday? Yeah. Well, I gotta take a 30-minute break, so I stop park, and dispatcher doesn't know what's going on, really. He's like thinking it's my second load, or I don't know. He has something, and I had to break the news to him that I loaded number 2, not number 3, because he's trying to hope to get 3 out of it. So then he's like, well, they close at 3 down the side, so just come back. It's like, alright, whatever. So, come back. Next morning, I go down there. So this is Thursday, so I dump. I go get loaded, and I think I did that. I dumped, went up. No, I dumped, and then I went to go to this other site that's really got me irritated. More so now. But it's all part of the same story. So, I go to the other side, and it's going to a landfill. So, I get down there, and, it's like 10 o'clock, I get loaded. Get up to the landfill, I sit for 3 hours at the landfill. 3 miserable hours. You know what? It takes me like, 5 minutes to dump. And yet, everything else of theirs is priority than us. So that pissed me off. And I'm like, why am I even here? Why are they sending me here to get dumped? The place is a hellhole. It's mainly rock. So that upset me. So I went, got reloaded, came back up, and see, now at this point, because I told my boss the guy leaves at 3 to get to be loaded. So he calls down there, and of course they tell him, oh, we load till 8 in the afternoon. So I'm like, great. Because they already have me planned for the next day to run 2 of those. So I go over there, I dump. Now Genius over here gives me goddamn 3 of those. He wants me to go over there, haul the thing from the mine, and then from the mine, down there and haul 2 of those. After I just sat for 3 goddamn hours. And it's a Friday. So I go down. And huge ass fleet of our trucks are there. Huge fleet. Probably half the fleet. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I got times. I got specific times I gotta do stuff. So I roll in about 7:30. So I'll be earlier than 8 o'clock. Here they're already loading the trucks. They've been loading them since 7. Why would she tell me 8? So that just really just dug that knife in me. It's like, alright. So I go, and, I was nice. I had another driver follow me because he didn't know how to get there. And if you see the video, it's a pain in the ass getting there. So, actually, I've been in worse places than that. So, I get down to the other place to go to the landfill. And they're like, where am I at? Blah, 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 blah. Today, he goes, I'm leaving at 4. Like, alright, great. Maybe I can get home. Wrong. So I go up to the landfill. I spent 2 hours in the landfill. So that just really irritated me. So, meanwhile, my goddamn phone, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, has 1 bar of service and it needs mouth to mouth to keep running. So I call my boss. I'm like, hey, I don't know who you're gonna call, but the loader told me that he leaves at 4. Now I'm not gonna make it. That's what I told him. I'm not gonna make pickup. So what does my boss do? He goes call some people. All they'll load it. So I'm like, my hours are already shot. I sat 2 hours already there. I already know what's gonna happen if I go down there. I'm not coming home. Goddamn Friday. So, I go down, I get loaded. Took them an hour and a half to load me this time. An hour and a half. Somewhere I'm waiting. I've got to wait somewhere. In fact, I got to write up paperwork for that. I couldn't think of it. So, now I'm just fuming. Because my hours are done at 8:54. Now, Einstein looked at my goddamn tablet, probably seen I was good till 10. I think, 10:54, which not, because I was out of town Monday and I don't get the big break. So I can't take the 16-hour big day. So I'm just fuming. So I get down to the goddamn landfill at 7 o'clock, apparently I'm the last truck, and I sit. And I sit for a goddamn hour. Because they're loading the train. They have a fleet of their own trucks with the special flatbed with like a intermobile box on them. Just going up and down the goddamn face. Dumping. So I sat there an hour. Now it's 8 o'clock. I started at 6 in the goddamn morning. Now I'm out of hours. Can't go nowhere. So all I could do is take personal conveyance, because I'm in the middle of the goddamn nowheres. I ain't freaking sleeping with deer. And drive 30 minutes south to a lake. I know there's a place I can park on a state route. And that's how I spend my Friday morning. I am so goddamn pissed. God. I mean, do that shit all the goddamn time. So now, if any of you guys ever want to drive a truck, be prepared for that, because that happens every goddamn where's. Left something out of that last video. I just kind of remembered that the last conversation I had with my dispatcher, when I called in, I said that, the guy was leaving at 4, and of course he called in and all that. On that Friday, he said, yeah, just go ahead and do that, and then when you dump, just call it a day. That's what pissed me off the most. Call it a day. What am I going to do? You know what I did? I slept on the side of the highway. That's what I did on my Friday night. So that's why I was pretty lit. So maybe that sheds some light.